Hello, everyone. Welcome to the ASSJAMZ podcast. If you might be tuning in or returning to see after listening to many episodes that we've recorded in the future, welcome to episode 0, where we figure it all out live right here in your ears. Welcome. I'm your host, John, with my partner here, Cameron Boats Birdsall.
Hey.
And our technician, Michelangelo A. Gano.
All right, are you done doing your Ira Glass impression?
Hey, where'd you get A from? I don't know. I made it up, but that's okay.
You done doing your Ira Glass impression?
Yes.
All right, what's
And
up?
now we're back to normal.
Yeah.
Normal.
What's up, everybody? This is the ASSJAMZ podcast. I'm Boats. That's John.
Yes.
This is episode 0, as we said. This is us kind of shooting the shit, setting up what hopefully will be something that you can listen to in the future and in the past.
Yes.
And we can just figure it out. We think that the format is going to be pretty familiar. I'm sure if you already listen to podcasts, you're going to be used to listening to two guys bullshit about loosely 1 to 17,000 topics.
Because that's how we do it.
Yeah, and ours isn't really going to be any different. We're hopefully going to have maybe some guests in the future. We might be able to figure out a way to put some mixes up as well on some weeks where we don't want to talk.
Fun stuff.
You know, I guess we could start by telling the listeners a little bit about ourselves.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that.
Us as a team.
Yes.
We are ASSJAMZ. We
Hello.
are a DJ duo here in Kansas City. And we started out in Lawrence, and we like to have a good time. We've thrown parties for about, 6 years now?
Yes, it's been quite a while. Lucky 6.
Yeah, and because of that, we meet a lot of cool people, get to do a lot of fun stuff.
Right.
We are also extremely online.
Extremely online. We are big fans of content. We are big fans of doing all of the things because you know what? That's what makes the world go round.
Yeah, we want to get in on this sweet tent.
That's true. So that's why we're here. But just as Cameron said, that's what we're here doing. We're here to shoot the shit, so to say, to really talk about all the good stuff because, sometimes the Midwest needs a little more voice, needs a little more people you can talk to, talk with, talk about. And we're here to do that because, again, we've been doing that in Lawrence for so long. We brought it to KC, so why not try and dive into all the good stuff?
Yeah.
So we're gonna dive right in.
We're going to do it. I don't think we're going to be talking about anything specific this episode. Again, this is episode 0, and that means we, had a few to drink at our standard Wednesday Wings meeting, and we were like, I'm sure this is a thing that many people have said, right, Chewy? Shout out to Chewy here. There's a small, cute dog here. And we, had a few wings and beers, and we said, we could have a podcast. People want to hear us talk.
We could do that. We can do this.
We think enough of ourselves that we're going to subject you to listening to us talk.
Yes, our opinions and our goofy sense of humor and our things that we discuss. You know what? We thought other people could probably hear this. You know what? That's okay.
They could hear it.
I
don't know if they're going to want to hear it.
And see, that is what we got to. That's why we are right here, episode 0, to figure that out, to see if, do people want to hear us talk? You know what? We're going to do it anyway. So we're going to hope that you do, because we're going to try and talk about the stuff that, we talk about anyway. You know what I mean? Whether that be DJing or clothes or other sweet memes on the old Instagrammies.
Yeah, news, music,
all the good things.
Dumb shit, smart shit.
All of it.
Maybe serious shit if it comes about.
Absolutely, all of the above, because we're down to talk about it. And, it's just that. It's voice, and I feel like, why not? Because podcasts are a way of right now, and why not be right now?
Yeah.
Do you feel me?
And, hey, shout out to our local podcast homies, Aaron Rhodes, old Shuttlecock.
Yes.
The man himself.
The homie supreme.
Gracious enough to have us on an episode of his podcast. So
absolutely.
If you are not familiar, do yourself a favor, go subscribe, go find him wherever you find your podcasts and such like that.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, right. I think it's rate and subscribe.
Rate, like, and subscribe.
With podcasts now. Yeah.
Yes, heart.
But yeah, shout out Shuttlecock. Go check them out. Subscribe. Listen to our ASSJAMZ episode that we did. You can find them on YouTube too. It's great.
True.
And then, of course, shout out to the OG homie himself, Jason Barr, and the ADD podcast.
Yes, indeedy.
I think that was maybe the first podcast I ever listened to.
Yeah, that's
Maybe.
the first podcast, first of all, I've ever been on.
Same,
Second of all,
yeah.
I've ever listened to. So shout out to the people who started it and to the people who we see do great things, because we are new to the podcasting world. We are trying to figure it out. But once again, welcome to episode 0.
Yeah. Oh, and of course, shout out to the man himself, Rob Schulte.
Young Robocopter himself, really holding it down.
The podcast king.
in the big Yapple, really doing it big out in the NYC, while we hold it down in the KC.
I can't remember all of his pods that he did. Greatest Generation, I think.
He's too much of a boss.
Friendly Fire.
Yes.
Doing It with Mike Sachs.
Yes.
I think that's it. If there's more,
Rob, text
please,
us.
yeah, please text the Fuckboys chat and
say
remind
you
us.
Missed 12.
Yeah, and we listen.
Yeah.
Again.
Sorry, dog.
Episode 0.
Sorry. Yeah.
What are you
You
gonna
know
do?
that's what this is for. Episode 0.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Here, we'll do now we can do a fake ad break.
Oh wow.
Hello. This episode of the ASSJAMZ podcast is brought to you by Free State Brewery, serving up delicious Copperhead Pale Ale. It's good warm and it's good cold.
Delicious every single sip.
Because we're drinking it warm.
Yes, currently. Shout out to our other sponsor, The Peanut, the OG Peanut, the home of the best wings, period. That's right, I said it, period.
In the whole world.
In the whole world.
Prove us wrong, fly us out.
I dare you.
This might evolve into a wings podcast for all we know.
Which is absolutely fine. You know, I welcome anyone who hears episode 0 at any point. If you want to challenge us to the best wings, I dare you to find better ones for a better price. Better than the Peanut. I don't think you'll succeed.
You know what's great about that kind of challenge?
What is that?
It's not going to lead anywhere, and it doesn't matter because we all just get to eat wings everywhere.
And there we go. Because at the end of every wing challenge, everyone's just going to be
Everyone's
happy.
happy and full.
I had wings and beer, and everything's great.
Yo, hell yeah! I
Yeah.
fucking love wings, Dad.
Yeah. So like I said, please challenge us, because at the end of the day, everybody wins.
Yeah.
But also you won't win because
It's the Peanut.
exactly.
It's hard to beat.
Episode 0, the Peanut.
Episode 0, the Peanut. So we're thinking episode 1, the next one that we record, is going to be a subject of something near and dear to our hearts. Don't hold us to us, by the way.
Yes.
We are human. and
Anything can change.
anything can and will change, most
Yes.
likely. But episode 1, the first official podcast, will probably be about the content master himself, John Mayer.
It's true. The man, the myth, and the legend is very near and dear to our hearts. So we figured, why not talk about it?
Yeah, that guy serves up some sweet tent.
Some sweet, sweet tent.
Some good tent.
And there's so much I want to bring to the table right now, but we're saving it for episode 1, so we can't talk about
Yeah,
it.
we've got good tent. I'll say for right now, in lieu of us talking about John Mayer, we
Yes.
can talk about one subject that it just happened today. It
Right.
is. We're recording this on Monday, July 30th.
Yes.
And if you were online today, I'm sure you saw everyone talking about Bigfoot's huge dong.
Whoa, I did not hear about
Oh,
that.
you didn't hear about
No,
Bigfoot erotica.
Here we go. Okay,
Yeah.
tell me more.
So
Tell me more.
mostly on Twitter, you know,
Okay. The home of tent.
the home of tent
Yes.
is people talking about Bigfoot's massive hog.
Oh, no.
His huge, yeah, we'd bring up, imagine a picture of Bigfoot's massive
Yes.
hog.
Subscribe to our future YouTube episode 0 listeners,
So-
because this is where we will now show you, unfortunately, not safe for work tent.
Yeah.
So please
Yeah.
be warned.
Audibly safe for work.
Yes, absolutely.
If we ever
please.
make this truly visual,
Yes.
we'll see.
Yeah, but for right now, just I guess I'm gonna dare you to picture it in your mind as we describe it here, because this is also my first time hearing about it.
Yeah. So basically, it starts like this, and to be fair, I am reading this because I don't have that good of a memory. But
right.
Virginia House Democratic candidate Leslie Cockburn claimed that her opponent, Republican Denver Riggleman, has an interest in Bigfoot erotica. That was her, roast at him.
Yeah.
Don't vote for him.
Yeah.
He likes thinking about Bigfoot's huge hog.
He's into Bigfoot hentai, and there's nothing that you can do about it.
And so, obviously, Twitter runs with it.
Of course.
It goes a little squirrely.
That's the thing.
I think the most recent thing I saw broke it down pretty much to this, which makes sense, which is aliens smoke weed.
Yeah.
And Bigfoot has a huge dick.
I don't see any reason to deny that at all. It makes complete and total sense.
You know what they say about big feet.
What's that?
Well, big dicks. And Bigfoot has the biggest foot of them all.
Oh. I always heard big socks, but I mean...
Bigfoot is the mandingo of the...
of the
paranormal... Cryptozoology, I think is what it's called?
Of just some sort of, I don't know, kind of half man, half gorilla, half... beast creature.
John, he's a Sasquatch.
I mean, we all know that.
Also known by the colloquial term Yeti. Normally found in mountainous wooded regions. Prevalent in North America, but
of course,
truly found all over the world.
Right.
And definitely real.
Okay. So who is the master of the not safe for work Bigfoot content? Because, you could be on episode 5 when we really break this down.
Yeah, hit me up at boats with 2 S's on Twitter if you know where to find all the sweet pics of Bigfoot's massive hog. I'd love to get your insight on this. We could bring this back every week.
Right, because
every episode.
At the end of every episode.
This could be our theme, guys.
See, now your Twitter, potentially, and God willing, your Twitter is going to be full of mentions of Bigfoot content, if you know what I mean.
Listen,
ladies
guys,
and gentlemen.
I can only hope. I can only hope.
So if you are a creator, or if you're an expert, by all means, come on the podcast, and we can really, really, really talk about it.
I think we can phone people in, do things like that.
Absolutely.
I listen to a lot of podcasts. They do all kinds of crazy stuff.
Exactly. So let's do it.
I'll read some prepared statements from the government.
At us.
I would like time.
Hit us on the web.
I need Leslie Cockburn to send me a DM, and I need her to explain herself.
Right. We would like further detail. Please hit us up on the World Wide Web. As Cameron mentioned, you can find him on Twitter and the internet's @boats with 2 S's, and you can find me. John is the new BLK. Jon is the new BLK on the Instagrammies, on the Twitters, on the whatever. Will be the new social media thing. By the time you hear this, I'll probably be there.
Yeah.
It's lit.
Let's see. What else can we do on episode 0 to get people really, really locked in?
Well, I think the Bigfoot content is really...
Bigfoot's dick?
Is really going to lock them in. Is really, really going to send them over the edge there.
Yeah. I would like to say that's not indicative of what this podcast will be like, but I'd be lying.
Yeah, because things like that are probably going to come up, and we're just going to have to talk about it, because that's what this is about. Sometimes it'll be music. Sometimes it'll be Bigfoot's other foot. Sometimes it'll be Chewy. Sometimes it'll be whatever.
Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a fair amount. It's going to be a current events podcast, guys.
So to speak.
But not socio-political in that kind of regard that you may be used to.
It won't go too crazy.
No, I don't think I'm really well versed enough to speak on a lot of things that matter.
Yes, our knowledge spans far, wide, and vast. However, when it comes to certain details, to certain topics, I just don't think we can dive too hard into certain things, because we may, maybe a couple episodes down the line, find that we were in fact wrong.
Yeah, but
maybe
everyone has learned from listening to podcasts is overall facts don't matter.
That's true. As long as you talk about the sweet goodies, you're good to go. And that's what we're here to do.
This is good content, guys. And in no way should you take any of this as fact,
no,
fiction, or anything otherwise.
No. Other than the fact that the peanut has the best wings, everything else we say,
that's true.
Could change.
That's true. That's the only fact that we will probably ever say.
That's it.
On this podcast.
That's it. Episode 0. You heard it here, even before episode 1. Here we are. We're laying down the ground rules live. Live. Peanut, best wings. That's that.
That's that.
That's that.
Yeah. Well.
That's that.
I think that's that, guys.
That's that.
I don't know how long this is or how long we really wanted it to be, but I think this is going to be a good jumping off point.
We're here to lay down the ground rules to set you up really for what this is going to be, which is essentially going to be a shit show in all the best ways, because we're going to talk about everything. A couple of dudes, couple of DJs, couple of musicians, couple of Mike Ganoes talking about whatever, what have yous. And, yeah, we're down for anything. So let's figure this out together, because we're all going to do it up.
Yeah, any and all friends, please listen or don't listen. Share with people who might listen. Give us ideas of what to talk about in future episodes.
Yeah.
You guys know us. You know what we usually bullshit about.
Right.
And maybe you want to hear us talk about something that we don't know too much about.
Right.
We're down to do some research. We're down to do some fun stuff, but...
Right.
First and foremost, we're just here to entertain people, have a good time, and produce some sweet tent.
That's right. We're doing what we normally do, and that's the thing. We just normally talk a lot of shit about some other shit. So we're here to just do more of that, really. So really, whatever, if we're sounding whack, let us know. If this sounds great, let us know. We can really figure this out together,
So once again, I am Boats with 2 S's on Twitter.
Yes, I am John. Jon is the new Black BLK on all of the interwebs.
Yeah, find us wherever. ASSJAMZ, ASSJAMZ on Instagram.
Oh, yes.
We will probably post some form of teaser on that.
Oh, yes.
But please follow us and click a subscribe button if you feel so inclined.
Like and
Who
subscribe.
knows? Maybe you won't like it after 2 episodes, and we'll let you go. We really, we will.
It'll hurt, but we will.
But most of all, have a great rest of your day. Be safe and have fun.
Enjoy the tent.